Today we're going to be watching the feature match from round 2 of the second split format, or the third split format tournament, and we have Wooly against Feedrin. Feedrin playing, looks like Halq-Flip. I think that's the only deck with Greed Jar. And Wooly is probably playing, Wooly is playing Perfect Circle, I believe. So Feedrin's going to start off by setting Greed Jar. Basically digs for a specific card in your top however many. Wooly is going to Armageddon Knight and Malicious to get some tribute fodder. Using it immediately, going for a Haggard Lizardos, which I'm assuming on summon he would have just banished itself to draw a card, try to unbrick himself, but that's going to get hit by a Banishing Trap Hole. We're going to see the third Malicious immediately come out. Not sure what he can do with that right now. Wooly is playing the absolutely baller Montage Dragon list. He's going to discard 3 big old monsters to summon this Montage Dragon, which immediately gets shut down by a Fiendish Chain, which I'm pretty sure puts it at 0 attack. Since the attack boost only affects itself, I think negating the effect would put it at 0 attack. Feedrin's going to use Tour Guide to start a Halq combo. Going to bring out a Machine Tuner, going to go for Aurora Dawn, make 3 tokens. Probably use one of them to pop the Montage Dragon, unless he knows it's at 0 attack, in which case he'll just attack over it. But Wooly did not change the 7100. Okay, they're talking about it right now. Instead of worrying about figuring out what the ruling is, they chose to just pop it with Aurora Dawn. And then Greed Jar is going to attack for 700, no Gores, Stratos comes down, and because of that Montage going -3, Wooly is pretty much out of cards now. He does have the Stratos chain going. We're going to set a Baton Bat. I think I'm saying that right, a Baton Bat. Basically, whenever Wooly summons a monster, there's a 50-50 chance of it getting flipped to face down defense position. We're going to make another Halq, bring back out another Baton Bat, and then maybe go for another Aurora Dawn. Make 3 more tokens. Oh no, we're just going to attack. Oh, it can't be Aurora Dawn, that's not a machine. Wooly says he has 3 Leos in his extra deck he can't summon. Stratos going to come down, search the third Stratos, and then beat over the Mocha, which gets hit by a Mirror Force, and then Wooly simply attacks for game. Oh, Battle Fader is going to stop that. And then we're going to Legend of Tickets to put a Greed Jar back on top for some reason. Aurora Dawn's going to tribute Mocha to pop the Battle Fader, make sure Wooly can't tribute it for a Monarch. But he has Premature Burial anyway to bring back Barrows, which can be special summoned. 3100 attack. Halq is going to respond with a Wonder Magician to pop the Premature, also popping the Barrows. And then Baton Bat is going to attempt to flip that Stratos face down, but that is not going to work. Does it need Tails? Okay, if Tails, it goes face down. Very cool. Make another Halq, which can go for another Wonder Magician, or whatever other tuners are here, but we're simply going to attack for game with Aurora Dawn. Heck yeah. Dogmatica Nexus in hand is interesting. So, that was game 1. Montage Dragon put in no work whatsoever, unfortunately for Wooly. Let's see if he can get some value out of it in game 2. Probably not. It is Montage Dragon. It's a terrible card, but he's going to do his best. So Wooly's going to... It looks like they clicked the wrong go first player. So Wooly's just going to pass, letting Feedrin go first, and then Wooly's going to draw for turn. We see an Extravagance to draw 2 cards in our 48 card deck. Rhoda for Armageddon Knight. Rhoda again for Stratos. Which one will he use? And he's going to go Cyber Dragon first, and then Armageddon Knight, probably sending Malicious. Yes, indeed. Then we'll go for 2 attacks. Greed Jar is going to get to excavate 2 cards. Add a Fiendish Chain, shut down that Montage Dragon once again. Mill the Bottomless. Cyber Dragon's going to attack for 21. We're okay with this. Wizard comes out, which is going to get hit by another Banishing Trap Hole. And then Maui comes out again. I don't know why we're immediately putting Maui on board with no use for it, but that's what he's doing. Tour Guide's going to bring out a Sangam, which gets hit by a Banishing. Attack over the Maui. Again, I don't know why we summoned that Maui if we couldn't do anything with it, because it just simply died. Stratos comes down, finds the Stratos, get the chain started. And Wooly at least has, like, some kind of board state right now, so that's good. Let's see if Feedrin can come back from this 2 card deficit. He is down 2 cards right now. Solemn Warning is gonna negate the Mocha effect, so we don't get to flip or summon it. And then we're gonna finish the second Stratos. Catel's gonna spin the Fiendish Chain, I guess. Oh, I guess he thought it could spin a face down, which it cannot. So we're simply attack the face down, which is a Sangan, giving us a search for Dice Jar is crazy. And then attack for 21. Feedrin is almost dead, and he draws Lord of the Missing Barrows with no spells in graveyard to summon it. That is quite unfortunate, but as soon as Feedrin draws a spell, he has a chance to be back in this game, especially if it's a Dark Hole. Wooly pays 800, going down to 5200, reviving an Armageddon Knight, which gets its effect to send another Dark, but I guess he has no Darks left that he wants to send. Both players roll a 6-sided die. The lower result takes that much damage times 500. So Feedrin takes 1500 damage and dies to his own Dice Jar. That's crazy. Wooly said Feedrin played to the out, which he did. So we're going to see Wooly, Feedrin's going to take second, making Wooly go first. Feedrin says he really needs the extra card. We see that Armageddon Knight send a Mally again. I don't know. I don't agree with this play. I don't like the turn 1 Lizard for no value. And he's just going to pass on the Lizard. I really don't understand. But I'll let him cook. And we're going to set 4 back row and pass. Heavy Storm was legal for this match, for this tournament. So he could get blown out by a Heavy Storm. Mally's going to activate again. We attempt to swing for 800. Did we have Mirror Force? I forgot. Nope, we're just going to take 1600. That's okay. Tribute Summon for an Erebos, which gets... You cannot Solemn Warning a Bottomless Trap Hole. So... We're just going to Bottomless the Erebos, or the Eidos, but it does still get a summon. So that Solemn Warning is known information for Feedrin now. We're going to search Return of the Monarch, so next time we Tribute Summon, we get to search another Monarch. Normal Summon Thunderhand gets hit by Solemn Warning, but that's fine, because it's now live engrave for our next 1600. Gonna Legend Tickets a Bottomless Trap Hole. Activate Return of the Monarchs, try to get some searching going on. Did I see we Tribute Summon to Cyber Dragon? That's crazy. That does trigger it, so we do get to search a Monarch at that point. Unexpected synergy. Pretty cool. Twin Twisters is going to come down, popping 2 of these traps. We chain Fiendish for the BM. We did have Mirror Force. I don't know why we didn't use it earlier to get 2 free kills. But Cyber Dragon's going to not attack, I guess? I don't know. Anyway, Tour Guide comes out, bringing us a tuner. Oh no, we already had a tuner. We're bringing out Sangan so we can link summon and get a search at the same time. Halq is going to summon Batonbat. No, the machine Karakiri tuner, of course, so we can go for Auroradon. And then Sangan's going to search Mocha, so we have some removal later. Auroradon makes 3 tokens, probably popping the Cyber Dragon since we can't swing over it right now. And then we swing in for 3100. And there is no Gores because there's a spell face up on Wooly's field. So Wooly goes ahead and admits defeat. I'm guessing he had a dead hand. Feedrin has attack for game next turn, and Feedrin is going to take game 3 to win his match for round 2 of the 3rd split format tournament. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.